Hello, welcome back to Out of Character podcast. I am your host, Tiff, and we have your other host, Maggie,
What up,
and your
though?
two co hosts, BB and Nini.
Hey,
This is another episode where we talk about relationships. Turn
Lord,
up, turn up. It's
Or
niggas
what?
Valentine's
ain't
Day.
shit.
It's Valentine's Day. And we're
That's
going to talk about
nice.
relationships. Like, we're going to dive right into it. So, how many of y'all got a Valentine's out there today? I know I do.
Got a
You
couple
lucky
of them.
nigga.
You
Not you got a
got
couple of
one
them, cause please, ah, cause so do I,
too. Yeah, and you don't.
and I do.
You ready to ask me what my Valentine's was?
Who your Valentine is?
Valentine's is my beautiful best friend, Bria. Brianna. Y'all don't know her. She's a ghost. And my other Valentine is my kid.
Period. Maggie, you got a Valentine?
Yes.
Ooh,
I have someone that I'm talking to. I'm not in a relationship, so
hmm
I don't even know.
Have y'all talked?
No.
Are you scared to talk about it?
Talk about what?
Like just like
going
what are
on a
y'all gonna
date
do for
first off, cause
Valentine's? Yeah.
Well, my man is in France. Well, he's not here in the country right now, so that's kind of like up in the air. That would be nice. I'll
That
ask
would
him.
be cute.
that
Like you go
sounds
to a
nice.
Okay.
similar restaurant, y'all go to a similar restaurant, and he can send you like edible arrangements or something, and you can send him
Ooh, nice.
something. You can send him something, and then like y'all dress up and go on a date on and keep like the FaceTime or whatever on.
Okay.
That
That's
sounds nice.
fair.
I never thought about doing that because
Yeah, that's like yeah for
I'm
like
talking to
long distance.
somebody. Yeah, I'm talking to somebody that's kind of long distance, so I might
Y'all
do
should do
that
that.
in the morning time because I got a date at night. You feel me? Period.
You're gonna have 2 days? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Of course, you got to keep your options open. Never just one person. Just no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But
My goodness.
on a
Look at
date,
my
another
game.
date. I'm going to another date with my best friend or whatever. She a ghost too. She actually probably not going with me anymore because I don't know. She a ghost.
Oh my
Now
goodness.
she disappeared. Just
She
please.
disappeared, and I had to make her because now she was talking trash. But no, I'm going out with my best friend, and then I may do a virtual video with one of my little friends that
And then
I'm
that's our little friends.
that I'm dating, and I wouldn't say friend. I'm sorry, I should rephrase that, but a person that I'm kinda into right now. Them
Oh,
days.
look at them cheeks, girl, period. And that shit is happy.
You know what? Don't even do all of that because
Y'all so cute. And look at me just over here single and mingling.
yeah,
Girl,
please. 'Cause
bye.
who is in that car?
Let me tell y'all. Okay, because
But
let me tell y'all, I am going through a divorce, okay? So I'm single.
Ready,
And
single and
are
ready to
you?
mingle.
Are
so
you?
I'm not going to say ready to mingle, but I am definitely single. And that nigga could never. Like, I'm done with that chapter of my life. But I do have somebody. somebody who I actually have really deep feelings for. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but like I do. But then I have like, I got hoes I like to spend money.
Feel you, girl. I know exactly where you're coming from. Not necessarily, but I mean, I get what you're saying though.
But
Like
like
for
the
real, for real.
person, like this person, I really do have feelings for, and I do like that person. We have things that we need to work on for ourselves, but like I'm single, so I'm not gonna say I got my options open either, cause I really don't want to be in a relationship. Um, I'm cool with being single, and I'm cool with chilling, just minding my business.
So, what do you have planned for Valentine's Day?
So, I'm gonna do something with my kids in the daytime.
Hmm.
Do like some little cute little lunch date, and then
That would be dope.
I'm gonna get real cute. Me and my best friend are gonna get cute.
What are you wearing?
Oh, my best friend brought me this cute dress because my best friend loves me and she just spoils me. So
Really? To get a best friend like yours,
And
cause
you know,
Nene getting fired.
she bought me this cute dress or whatever, and I'm gonna pay for her to get her makeup done, and then
Aw.
um,
Or maybe
and
I
then
need to get my
hopefully I can. I'm saying hopefully because I gotta make sure that the lady is still open. But if she's not, I'm probably gonna do it. But
period,
anyway,
because she's a makeup artist, okay? Even
girl.
though she don't be out here promoting herself and she don't even like doing other people makeup, she do a wonderful job on her own face. So kudos to her, okay?
But if she can't do it, I'll probably do it. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're supposed to be going to a nice restaurant. We were supposed to be going to the movies, but I sent my best friend something else to do because one
We
of my
should
other friends
we should go
I
see The Color Purple.
didn't even see it in the movie theaters
Is
no
that still
more.
in
No,
theaters?
they took it
Uh-huh.
out.
Oh,
They
okay.
took it out. That's why I'm like, it's not really no movies in the movie theaters or whatever. But I sent it's like this. I don't know, it's just like weird place or whatever. One of my other friends had went on a date there, and it looked real fun. And so I said I wanted to do that. Probably we probably do
Describe
that,
it
have some
more,
fun.
because you just said a weird place. What?
It's not weird, but it's like it's kind of like a you know, like the selfie museum.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but they have like different stuff you can do. I think it had like a ball pit. It had like different rooms or something in there. I don't know. Like the person had posted on Snapchat, and I'm like, I
A
thought that
what
was pretty
pit?
fun, huh?
A what pit?
I don't know. I gotta when we get
Like a
off, I'm gonna
bull
look.
pit? You mean like you riding the bull?
No, the ball pit. You know,
Oh.
like the balls we jump in,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
like the
yeah.
Oh,
kid
like Chuck E.
thing.
Cheese?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It looked real fun. Like off the
Okay.
topic though, I went on a date this weekend in Dallas, and I went to a
Yeah.
place
Why you
called
gotta say it like that?
Yeah, because
Oh.
Why? Who
y'all
peeps over
messy.
there rosying up now? Cause it sure ain't mine.
Cause y'all messy. But anyway, I went on a date this weekend in Dallas, and we went to a place called Activated, and it was so freaking fun. So it was like the place is like like a big ass arcade, and it's like different rooms, and then like you scan your band or whatever, and then they tell you like which games is in that room, and then you pick the game, the level you want to play, and then you go play it. It was so fun, but like it's an interactive game, so it's like you're not gonna go in there dressed in heels and makeup. Like you need to go comfortable, damn near gym clothes. Right? So I was in there sweating. Do you hear me?
So what
I
kind of
almost
games
left
do
my
they
wig
have?
off. Huh?
What? What kind of games do they have? Like, can you describe one of them?
So okay, one of them, which my favorite one, it was the laser game. So you know how like in the movies they have this stuff protected by lasers, and if you touch it, it burn you or whatever. So in this game, it had like lasers coming from the wall, and then you had to get to the other side of the room. So like the lasers was like all around the room, like going across the room, and it was like this much space, and we had to crawl on the floor underneath the
Oh my.
laser. And then it was like one in the middle where we had to like jump over the laser. And then it was like broken in pieces. So we had to like slither through the. I'm like,
What?
oh my God.
That sound really fun.
It
That
Really
was
fun.
do.
fun. It was like, I was out of breath. I was in there having an asthma attack. I said, I'm too big for this.
Girl, please. You're so
But it was
extra.
so fun. It was so fun. And guess what we went to? We went to Benihana's.
You went
Period.
to
Was
Benihana?
it was
Yeah,
it
I didn't
was
even
it
know
That's
the
they
what I
had
call
one in
Benihana.
Texas.
was
I
it
didn't know
the
they had
same?
one.
Was it the same as the one in Michigan?
Girl, let me tell you. When I say full of niggas, it wasn't not one Japanese person in there. Not one. And I said, if I wasn't with who I was with,
I feel like
Who
I
let
just
these
saw
men out
them.
that house, baby?
Okay, yes, please.
girl, and be quiet.
I'm just being nosy. I'm being nosy. Who that over there?
So
That was
wait. I got a question. So have
yeah.
y'all ever had a toxic relationship like Chris Shines and
Mm.
Blueface?
Girl, all of my
How much
relationships.
time you got?
What you mean?
Exactly. Girl, how
I'm
much
in
time do you got
a
to
toxic
listen?
relationship. Now,
Girl.
I've been in one where I was like the crazy one before, but he
Uh-huh.
had me messed up. This guy had me messed up. I did do a pop up. Okay, I did a
Not to
pop
get a
up.
pop up.
Yeah, I
What do you
did.
say? I pop up at your party. I'm with the gang.
What
But
made
no,
you pop up? What did he do for you to pop up?
No, because like we were supposed to meet up later. Like we were together at the beginning of the day, and we were supposed to meet up later that day. And he just like didn't answer any of my calls, texts, or anything like that. And I had a lot going on.
Mhm.
Like my grandma was sick at the time too,
Mhm.
and I was spending every day with him, right?
Mhm.
And so when I don't hear from you, that's weird, you
Right.
know? Like none
Yeah.
of my calls, none of my texts. So I showed up to the house, and I showed up there, and surprise,
One thing
surprise, what
led
do we
to
have here?
another.
So
Shoot.
he had roommates or whatever, right?
Mhm.
And they everyone came in drunk and left the door open, the front door open. So I went on in, went
Now she
upstairs,
just kicked your ass in
and
there.
yeah, I
Okay.
walked up the stairs like I normally do because I was always over like every single night, right? It's like a
Mhm.
routine, pretty much. But like we were spending like every day together, not just not just the nighttime, but oh yeah, that too. But
Excuse me.
anyways, yeah. So I see you earlier that day. We supposed to link up later. I walk up the stairs, and he is butt booty naked in the room, and a female is in there on the
Are
bed,
you
like sleeping.
serious?
Now she wasn't naked. She had her clothes on, but obviously something had just went down because he
Right.
Okay.
didn't put on his clothes yet. And so, of course, I
Girl.
did not like go attack her. It was just like, really? Now, we weren't in a relationship, but we were dealing with each other. Like,
Mhm.
this is someone that I was pregnant by
Mhm.
Mm.
at one time. Now, this
Mhm.
year. So we have a long history, like, even beyond that. So,
Mhm.
like, man, you could have answered the phone. That's what my problem
Right.
was with him was that
Mhm.
you could have answered the phone. I got a lot going on and all the other stuff that I can't control. But if you
Mhm.
would have just responded back to me, then we would
Mhm.
have been good, right? Because
Right.
technically we're not together, but I
Mhm.
damn near lived there at your house too.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Girl, I
Like
would
my
have threw him
shit
out
was
the
there.
window.
Huh?
Okay.
I would have threw him out the window.
He would have been somewhere.
I slept his roommate. Yeah,
Why
I
you slept
slapped
the
his roommate.
roommate?
And then he tried to wait. No, I think I tried to. No, yeah, I slapped his roommate, and then yeah, I slapped his roommate, and then I think he tried choking me. It was
Who,
crazy,
the
y'all.
roommate?
Yeah.
Yeah, it went down.
Girl.
Yeah,
It
that's
went
too much. And
down.
I
That's
would have
crazy.
killed
I got a
everybody.
toxic relationship with my ex or whatever. Well, not my last ex, my ex before that. And it was the most toxic relationship I ever been in my whole entire life. Like I vowed to never, ever, ever go back down that path because whew, it was hard to get out of it. And I understand when people be inside relationships and can't leave because I feel like I could. And I did, and I was like, oh, thank God. But, he wasn't all bad, it was, we had good times or whatever. It was just real toxic.
The
And it
the
was,
bad outweighed the good.
did it? No, but yeah,
I'm
definitely.
gonna say 50.
49,
Yeah.
51.
Girl, that's still not good. That's still not good. That's too much bad.
Yeah.
Still,
It is.
like
But
that's not
Like,
what. That's
I'm gonna
that's some
say,
mediocre bullshit.
learned from that relationship,
Yeah,
and I've moved on, and I learned how to forgive or whatever. I don't
that's
forget,
good.
I definitely forgive, and it's not worth to hold grudges and hold on to that anger. Just let go
Hmm.
and let God, Amen. Hallelujah.
Amen.
amen.
Yeah,
I
that
was about to go to
For
church.
me, most of the time I was the one that was toxic. I'm
Girl,
gonna
I
say,
know.
I can see that.
no, for real. And I can be willing enough to say I'm very toxic, like, and I am. Well, I used to be. I'm gonna say my marriage, it was more so, it wasn't toxic, but it was a lot of mental abuse. And in the end, it became mental, emotional, and physical a little bit. So that was that. But then, like, I had like a little relationship, situationship after. Like, when me and him got separated, I started talking to somebody, and this person was a woman, or is a woman, and She.
Like how long after you separated did you start talking to someone else?
Y'all want me to be honest?
Yeah, that would be great.
So okay, so me and my husband been together for damn near 10 years, and I'm gonna say, 2022, I was just really fed up, and I was like, I was done. He didn't want to leave. I was done. I was like, I can't do this. So I ended up meeting somebody before we got separated. And so we were like back and forth, back and forth. And so
You and him was back and forth?
no,
Like,
me and the girl was back and forth. Me and her was going back and forth, like in and out of our situation thing or whatever.
while you was with your husband?
Yeah. Yes.
Wait, do he know that?
And so he knows, he knew,
Oh.
like he knew. And he was like, well, nothing can make me leave you. I don't want a divorce. I still want to be with you. And I'm like, I don't want to be with you. Like, I'm done. I don't want to be with you no more. And so he was like, well, I'm not going nowhere. And I said, okay, you have to. I will. And he literally didn't want to leave. So me and her were still kind of dealing with each other. And she was very fucking toxic. Like, when I say popping up at my house, knocking on
She
the door,
say
toxic.
toxic, she means.
Like, calling this man a phone, talking about I'm in love with your wife and you don't deserve her type stuff. Like, it was bad. Like, it was crazy. Popping up at my kid's school, daycare, all
Oh.
kind of
Wait, you
stuff.
still
Like,
talking to this person?
I do.
Oh.
Toxic mess.
That's who's in the
So
car.
you
So it's not. She don't
or
have me. We're not together. We deal with each other, and we have our moments. But
did the pop up
um,
stop?
so she lives in Texas. You know, I live in a
That's where
different
you at
state.
right.
Y'all talking too much on this podcast. We don't need to tell about my
You already
business.
said it, so I'm just trying to you
So what
said
you
it. I'm
saying
That's
is
just
that's who I'm
we
with
need to
now.
switch subjects?
okay.
Do we need to switch
No,
subjects?
it's cool.
Wait,
So
is she
that's
right
what.
there with you?
No, I tried to get out because I'd be nervous talking in front of her about this podcast in front of her. So,
You're
that's
gonna
who I
see
was with.
later. Go
Right.
ahead.
I won't be here when she see it. So,
I want to hear her side of the story. Part 2. All right,
I
go
mean,
ahead
Period.
though.
exactly. We can do a part two because she would definitely do it. But so she is not as toxic as we were before. Um, her thing is she wants to be all. She wants me to be all in committed relationship. She wants to be in an ex relationship. I have expressed to her that I have never been in a committed relationship with a woman. I have been, I have slept with plenty of women, but I've never been in a relationship with a woman. So I'm like, and then I'm going through my divorce. I need some time. So, I just, yeah.
All right, let me ask you this. Since you never been in a relationship with a woman, like a committed relationship, but you have relations, right?
Mm.
So right now for you, BB, what's an ideal relationship? What would that look like for you? Like what do you want?
For right now, like for who I am now or who I like in the future.
Both. Or oh, okay.
Because
Okay.
okay, I asked you that now. I asked that question. I said because for right now, honestly, I'm not looking for a committed relationship. Um,
Well, no, I didn't ask you, are you looking for a committed relationship?
but so
I asked you, what doesn't I like right now in your
an
life?
ideal
What's
relationship.
ideal because you've been divorced, so that wasn't it. So right now, after you went through all of that, right? All the
Mhm.
other relationships you've been through, right now in your
Mhm.
life, what would be an ideal relationship for you? What would that look like? Whether it's with a woman or a man, like what would that look like?
Well, I have different standards for men than I do for women, and honestly, like the girl I'm talking to, if it don't work out with her, I don't want to be with another woman. That's just done. But I'm gonna speak for as far as with a man. Um, I feel like what I look for in a man is to one be um have that provider protector mentality to know that you are the head of the family,
Mhm.
um I need you to have that mentality to know that you're a man. Be a man, because I'm a very submissive woman, but I'm not gonna submit to a broke ass bum nigga. That ain't gonna happen.
Okay.
I'm gonna say definitely a man of God. I don't mean
Dating.
you got to be in church every day. You got to be the preacher. No, it's just that when you have a hard time, when you go through something, I want to hear, babe, let's pray. Let's pray about this and give it to God and let it go. I want to
Okay.
hear that instead of you going to the bar or going with your niggas and doing all that. Like, if we having a problem, let's pray about it and work on it. Definitely good with kids because I have kids, so he has to have that father mentality as well. And definitely have empathy and understanding. Um, and I'm gonna say good in bed. I know a lot of people feel like, oh, that's not a that's I don't care about that. I can whatever I can deal with that. But for me, sex is not a huge part for my relationship, but it helps me be more connected to that person. So
Yeah,
if we're having sex and it's horrible, I won't talk to you again.
Well, me
It
personally, sex or whatever is not really a major big thing for me when
me
it
either.
comes to the standards that I have for these men as far as relationship wise. Because I need someone that's willing to grow with me as a person and far as
Mhm.
financially. Like I want someone that's gonna uplift me, someone that wants kids, someone that is great with kids. I could see being a wonderful father, someone that is family oriented, goal oriented as well. I don't know. I guess I want a perfect man, but that doesn't even exist. I want somebody that's
Perfect for
emotionally, but not
you.
too
right,
emotional.
perfect for you.
It's hard, but it's hard. Like, and that was my next question. How is it dating, as a black woman? Like, how is it out there? And it's really tough for me personally. Like, I've
New to this
been dating
again.
this person, that person, and that person is it just never works out. I feel like everybody is on different pages or different times in their life where they want to do certain things. I'm personally trying to focus on, graduating school, becoming a registered traveling nurse, and working on getting a house, bought, paid off, just working on my life step by step by step. I do want to be married. I want to have a couple of kids before I'm 35 possibly. So I just have I just want somebody to be on the same page as me. And it seemed like nowadays it's really hard to find that. What y'all think
So
though?
for me, for my ideal relationship, I feel like it has never like really changed. The only thing that I would say I would add on there is that I want someone that's have a business mindset like me. Um, because having my own business, maybe 10 years ago, 5 years ago, really wasn't in the cart. Like that wasn't part of my plan. So pretty much all those things that you said, but I want someone that can build with me, like build generational wealth for our children. So of course, children, someone that wants to be married, they have like a good foundation, know how to manage finances, because when you get into a relationship with
Mm-hmm.
someone, and like a relationship is one thing, but then getting married and the finances is another, you know.
Right.
So someone that can actually manage their money, don't have like habits, because the last person, I really don't talk about this that much, but my ex had a habit that he hid from me, you know. So that was really like tough to deal with, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Um so I obviously don't want that again. I just want someone that's a go-getter. I want someone that'll speak life into me and I can speak life into them, so we can keep on, going and moving
Mm-hmm.
forward and just climbing to the fucking top. Now, I know
Right.
everything's not going to be perfect, but yeah, also, you got to have, like you said, BB, a good spiritual background or something of that nature,
Mm-hmm.
because we can't be running to no vices to be getting through shit that we
Right.
never get anywhere with that.
Right.
So, you got to have God as your foundation, you know.
Mhm.
Definitely.
What are your
Yeah.
opinions on like I well no, what is your opinions on like dating after divorces or separation? Because I run into some people that feel like, well, you shouldn't be worried about that, this and that. One thing about it, let me get that clear. I'm not out here just sleeping with everybody that walks past me. I'm not looking to replace my kid's father. I'm not trying to go from relationship to relationship. But I feel like, what is the purpose of sitting there dwelling and being heartbroken and depressed for years, months, or however long over a situation that's clearly dead? And a lot of people's like, well, I feel like you should just worry about this. Because one thing about it, I still go to school. I still make money to pay my bills. I still my kids taken care of. They don't go without. I still do everything I need to do
So,
for me and my kids.
so
I
can I
So,
definitely feel
can
like,
I answer?
oh,
mm,
I'm about to answer, but go ahead, girl.
Okay, real quick, real quick. I'm gonna try to be quick. I'm gonna try to be quick. So at first, when you asked that question, I was like, I don't know because I never been married. So
mhm,
I really think that people shouldn't get advice from people that haven't been through what you're going through. I've never been married. Now I've been in long term relationships, like I've been married. So I
mhm,
kind of get it. Like it's been since like September since I've been broken up with my ex, right? But I have a friend who I actually coached, on just kind of finding herself after a divorce, like you. And she just continues to go to church and focus on herself, get closer to God, just build herself up from like square one, not having anything, and actually like she's basically like end up being kind of like not illegal in the country, but she married someone in the
mhm,
state, and then he ended up being like a fraud in a
mhm,
nutshell. Like he hid a lot of the things from her that she didn't know about or whatever. So she just really had to like start from scratch by herself. She had to let that go, and it was really hard. But anyway, so she got the divorce, right? So then she started from scratch again. And like I said, she just like focused on work and getting closer to God, having a relationship with him. And I'm pretty sure like she wasn't happy all the time. She wasn't. She was not.
mhm.
Well, me
Uh,
personally, I
but
feel like you
oh,
should
can I
just.
finish? 1 second. Sorry. But okay, so there is like I know I can't make a long story short, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. I always believe that no matter what. But my friend, she is a testament to that because now, girl, she got her a good ass man. Okay, he picked
Okay.
her up in a Porsche the other day. He does
Period.
a really good job. He took her to get her makeup done. Every time he see her, he got gifts for her house when she don't feel good. He rub her head like just I don't want to say the guy is perfect. No one's perfect, but he's perfect for her, and
Right.
she is freaking glowing. You know what
Period.
I'm
As
saying?
Okay.
you should.
So
As you
Okay.
should as
she
women.
divorced
As
her.
women.
She divorced her husband. I want to say like they've been done for like a year, like
Mhm,
mentally, and then she separated. I want to say almost a year ago, and then she got her divorce in the summertime, and she back there in the game. She ain't waste no time, and I thought it was like weird, like why, as far as like dating goes. But
mhm,
yeah, this one guy, he was on it. They met on Match, I believe
And period.
Match.com. She said she messages him in the morning at 9 by 2. It was on their first date. Okay. Somebody that know what they want. It's like no.
Okay.
But it can
Period.
happen. It can happen. And this guy's like
It really
he
can.
stay
And I
he stay
I
in Buckhead.
personally,
Y'all know what Buckhead is, right? In Atlanta. Like
yeah,
very
it's
nice.
like expensive. It's
And
expensive.
girl, he trying
mhm.
to get her. I don't know how she's saying that. So really good.
Okay, cause
Well,
too
I ain't
much
spitting no names,
information.
but I'm not spitting no names, but yeah, like he really trying to set her up. That's his goal. Like, yeah, that's his goal. But she deserves every single bit of it.
Mhm.
Yes, she's a
Me
great woman. So
personally, I don't mean to interrupt, but we
oh,
are coming to the end of the but so me personally, I feel like you should do whatever makes you feel happy.
right.
Um if you feel like it's wrong, then maybe you shouldn't be doing it. If you personally feel like that, But if you don't and you okay with it, then live your life. Stop trying to worry about what other people think, because at the end of the day, are they doing for you? Are they doing for your kids? If not, then they ain't got no say so in your life. That's how I feel about the situation. But
Well, tell them hoes that be in my business, bitch.
it's
Forget them.
it's so
Yeah,
huh?
don't. Yeah, don't. Because at the end of the day, you gotta live with that, not
Yeah.
them.
And I know, let me tell y'all, because if y'all see this, all the QBN see this, and call me. I'm just kidding.
Now
Hi, hi,
call
hi.
you.
Girl,
Your
right.
girl Black.
Okay, add me on Instagram, send me a message.
Okay, and if y'all want to see what I got my bestie for Valentine's Day, make sure y'all watch my snap at
Oh, and
love
my best friend gift is in the back seat too.
at love underscore hurts 100. That's LOVE underscore HURTS 10.
Did you mute? Say it. Say it again.
I said that. Um, make sure you guys watch my Snapchat for my best friend gift reveal at love underscore hurts 100. That's LOVE underscore HURTS 1.
And make sure y'all follow our Outcast podcast Instagram, as well as our TikTok and our YouTube and Facebook. It's all Out of Character podcast. That's OUTTA podcast. Okay. And y'all can follow me, Coach Max, on Instagram, COACHMAGGZ.
And make
I
sure
can't.
And
y'all
my
follow me on Facebook at Brianna Sanders. And that's it. Because I don't have an Insta. No, I'm just kidding. But go ahead, Shay.
You just don't want y'all to have it.
my Instagram, my Instagram is Queen Things 247. It's a public page, so add me, send me a message if you need some advice, you want to tell me some personal stuff, you want to
Ask
ask
her
a
about that
question.
relationship. She may tell y'all.
Huh?
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 Alrighty, guys. We'll see you back here next week for another episode of Out of Character Podcast. Make sure you tune in. Bye.
Love you.